Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? Listen, it's your girl, Sean, the homeschool guru, Sean Taylor. Listen, I wanted to come on here today while I'm in the car at soccer practice, which I am typically at least 4 or 5 times a week, possibly more, and have a conversation with you about getting it how you live, right? Like, I know y'all heard me say it. You may have seen my shirts. You may have seen something to the effect, trying to figure out exactly what that means. And so I wanted to come on here and have that conversation with you, get it how you live. So listen, we're all busy, right? Like some of us have multiple children. Some of us are working jobs. Some of us are running businesses. Some of us are out here being whole wives in these homeschool streets. Um, and it can be difficult, right? Managing and getting things done the way that we want them to be done, right? Or the way that they need to be done. Not necessarily the way that we want them to be done, but the way that they need to be done. It can be difficult. And so I want to come on here and talk to you again about a subject of Get It How You Live. And basically what Get It How You Live means, just in case you're unfamiliar, it's kind of old, like a country saying, something like that, right? Like it's something that you might hear some old folks say, old country folks, right? I'm from Texas. I was raised up in Washington, but my family is from Texas, from the country, like legit the country. And so there are some things and some sayings that we say that maybe nobody else might say, right? But get it how you live is one of them, right? And so basically what get it how you live means is you're basically doing things the way that your life is set up, right? So get it how you live. So my life right now consists of a son that plays select soccer. And if you're familiar with that in any kind of way, they play soccer every day, all day, like all the time. And so get it how you live for me would be using those opportunities where my son is at soccer practice and I'm here sitting here, would be using that opportunity to do things related to me or whatever I need to get done. So here's an example, get it how you live, right? So we have soccer one, 2, 3, 4 days a week. We have practice 4 days a week. It's summertime right now, so they're doing training also on top of that. So that's 2 training days on top of that. So that's 6 times. And then depending upon scrimmages, tournaments, anything like that, we could also be doing stuff on Saturday and Sundays as well. So as you can see, short of, the scrimmages, short of the scrimmages and the games, I'm typically sitting at a soccer field a lot, right? A lot of time. And so what I choose to do in my get it how I live type situation is I choose to use that practice time, that time to do things that are important or that are going to help me succeed later on. And so that may be something of the sort like I will lesson plan in the parking lot. I've done it several times. So basically I will bring whatever books. So if I'm planning one subject, I typically only plan one subject a day, right? Because there's so much going on and I'm not actually in my home office, but I'll grab my laptop or I'll grab my iPad and I'll sit in the passenger seat. I will pick one subject, let's just say history, and I'll grab all the books, the notes, all of that related to that subject, and I will plan for that subject and that subject only for that particular practice. And so that would be me getting it how I live, right? Because I'm in the midst of the shenanigans that is soccer. Excuse me, in the midst of the shenanigans that is soccer, and I'm unable to be at my desk like I would prefer to be. And so what that means for me in that get it how I live is that when I'm available, when I'm sitting stagnant, not necessarily able to do what I typically would be able to do, I would try to take advantage of that time. Another get it how I live moment would be for me and my self-care time. So one of my self-care things that I have slacked on most recently, but I need to do better at, is exercise, right? So instead of me sitting in the car, fiddling around on the computer or fiddling around on my phone, it's a prime opportunity for me to set up my weight, set up my mat, and do my exercises or go for a walk or go for a run-ish, because y'all, I can't run. My knees are bad and I'm old, but I can jog-ish, right? I can jog-ish. And so that is a perfect prime time for me to get it how I live. And so what I want you to do, I want you to go through your life, some things that you're doing. What are some prime opportunities that you can get it how you live and get some of this homeschool stuff done? Like, what are some prime opportunities for you to do that? Again, mine is soccer. I will also use my other son. My other son plays basketball. That is a moment for me to get it how I live. So instead of sitting there watching him in the gym, I can either be in the car working or I can be in the gym working, right? But either way, I can be lesson planning. I can be working on one of the 3 businesses that we own. I can be paying, well, I wouldn't necessarily pay bills, but I could take care of personal things in the midst of that instead of sitting there. So that is the basis of get it how you live, right? Not necessarily just thinking like, woe is me, I don't have the time, I got to be at practice, I got to do this, but using that time that you've got available to do whatever it is that you need to do. And so I picked the car intentionally. I picked sitting here, recording the video here. If you're on the podcast, I am sitting in my car at the soccer field making this recording for a very specific reason. And the very specific reason is that I want to honestly show you that I legit get it how I live. It's not me saying something just to say it. I get it how I live. Whatever it is, whenever I need to do it, I typically do it during soccer practice because we're here all the time. We're legit here consistently. And so again, I want you to look through those things that you're doing. So whatever it may be, if it's soccer, sports, or gymnastics, or something to that effect. If your child is in a co-op and maybe it's not your opportunity to or your chance to teach, but it's your maybe you have free time, do it then, right? Like I even do grocery shopping here, y'all. Get it how you live. This is a judgment-free zone. Let me just be honest with you, okay? So one of the things that I hate the most is grocery shopping. Y'all, I hate grocery shopping. I hate getting in the car. And I know I'm being dramatic. But I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel. I feel like, oh, I got to get in a car and then I got to go to the darn grocery store. And then when I go to the grocery store, I got to go down this list and make sure that I have everything and make sure that I have enough of everything. And I can't, if I forget something, oh, it's just going to mess up the meal. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to tell nobody where nothing is. I just want to grab my groceries and go. And so for me, a get it how I live moment is Instacart. So I don't go to the grocery store. As a matter of fact, I assign making the grocery list to the kids. The kids are responsible for going in the fridge and seeing what we need, what we don't have. The kids are responsible for going in the laundry area to see what we need, what we don't have. The pantry, the freezer, they're responsible for getting cleaning products. So literally they make a list every week of what it is that we need in the house. And then I may go in there and add some things here and there because I know that they're missing. But they're responsible for doing it. I added to Instacart. I scheduled the stuff and gone on about my business. That is me getting it how I live because I hate going to the grocery store. Like, no joke. I hate it. It's the absolute worst for me. And I don't know why, besides the fact that I just don't like it. I don't care to do it. And so that is me getting it how I live, right? Doing those little things that will help me be successful later on, because I'm going to be honest with you. And here's the thing too. With Instacart, and I don't know if y'all are familiar with Instacart. Hopefully by now you are. If you're not, let me know. I will post a referral link here for you so you can check it out. But the thing about Instacart is that you can order groceries from multiple stores. So for us, we buy certain groceries at certain stores, right? So we got our things that we get at Sam's Club. We've got our things that we get at Kroger's, and then we've got our fruits and our veggies and our meat and all that stuff that we get at Sprouts, right? So we've got 3 different places that we typically shop. And instead of me going from here to there, to here to there, getting in and out of the car, it's like 100 degrees down here in Texas right now, getting irritated, loading, packing the car. I throw all that stuff in the Instacart to 3 different stores. The only one that I can't do that for is Sam's, but Trader Joe's, no, not Trader Joe's, Sprouts and Kroger, I can actually have them go to both of the stores. They get them and deliver them. Sam's, I will order those and they will deliver to the house, as long as it's not, there's specific things that won't deliver, but most things will deliver. So get it how you live. That's a get it how I live moment. Again, I want you to think about it. What are those get it how you live moments for you? What are some things that you can do to free you up to be able to do the things that you need to do? Again, for instance, I'm sitting here at practice. It's not changing. I'm not one of those parents that drop my kids off at practice and I go do my thing. I typically don't do that. I may go do that and maybe go to there's a grocery store right across the street. I may grab a couple things real quick instead of Instacart, if it's just a couple things, or I may go get gas and then come back. But I'm not one of those parents that leave my child at practice. And so that is basically just open space, open time that I'm sitting here. Again, what am I doing to help myself be successful? What am I doing? We gonna do Instacart, okay? Or we're gonna lesson plan, or we're gonna create posts for my social media, or we're going to go through and make sure this is going on with the business that it's supposed to go on, or we're going to make sure that appointments are scheduled and need to be done. Basically, again, guys, if you're a mom, then you're used to getting it how you live. You just never heard anybody say it, okay? So you heard me say it first, okay? Sean Taylor said, Sean, the homeschool guru, said, get it how you live. This is a judgment-free zone. Hear me when I say completely judgment-free. Do what exactly you need to do to be successful as a mother, a homeschool mom, as a wife, whatever it may be. Do exactly what you need to do to be successful, guys. If you have any questions, guys, do me a favor. Ask them, put it in the comments below underneath this vlog. Also, if you have anything that you want to ask, you can message me. You can email me at help@SeanTheHomeschoolGuru.com. You can reach out to me on all social media, SeanTheHomeschoolGuru. Nope, that's not right. You can follow me on all social media as Sean the Homeschool Guru. Guys, listen, do me a favor, y'all. Share. Get this out there, guys, because there are people out here. I'm out here doing it for the culture, for the homeschool culture, for the Black homeschool culture. I'm out here doing it, trying to help you guys be successful. Remember, you do not have to do this thing alone. You got your girl right here to help you succeed, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. I will catch you guys again next time. Bye-bye.